Hey guys, understanding how contract terms are classified into conditions, warranties, and intermediate or innominate terms is essential to navigating contract law. These classifications determine the remedies available when a term in the contract is breached and help ensure fairness in contractual relationships. Number one, conditions. Conditions are the most fundamental terms of a contract as they go to the very root of the agreement. When a condition is breached, the innocent party has the right to terminate the entire contract and/or claim damages. For example, if you purchase a car on the condition that it is brand new and it turns out to be used, this breach of condition entitles you to return the car and cancel the purchase. Warranties, on the other hand, are less critical terms that act as supporting promises within the contract. If a warranty is breached, the innocent party cannot terminate the contract but can claim damages for any loss incurred. For instance, if the air conditioning in your car you purchased does not work as promised, you may seek compensation for repair costs. Intermediate or innominate terms occupy a middle ground between conditions and warranties. The remedies for breaching such terms depend on the severity of the breach. If the breach deprives the innocent party of the entire benefit of the contract, they may terminate it. Otherwise, they can only claim damages. For example, if you book a hotel room which promised sea view and it ends up facing a parking lot, the severity of the breach depends on how critical the sea view was to your decision. If the sea view was a primary reason for booking the hotel room, you may be entitled to terminate the contract. The classification of contract terms serves several important purposes. It provides clarity about the rights and remedies available to the parties, ensures fairness by allowing courts to assess the significance of a breach, and encourages predictability, helping businesses and individuals plan their actions with confidence. Breaching a condition allows the innocent party to terminate the contract and/or claim damages. In contrast, breaching a warranty only permits the recovery of damages, not contract termination. With intermediate terms, the remedy depends on whether the breach is serious enough to warrant termination. To illustrate further, imagine a wedding photographer who is hired to capture someone's wedding day with a contractual obligation to arrive by 8 a.m. in the morning. If the photographer fails to show up at all, this breach of a condition would allow the client to terminate the contract. In another scenario, if a fridge is sold with a 1-year warranty for the motor and the motor fails after 6 months, the buyer can claim for repair or replacement but cannot cancel the purchase because the term breached is merely a warranty. Finally, let's go back to the previous example of booking a luxury hotel room which promised a sea view but the room faces a parking lot. Whether the term breach is an intermediate term which allows you to terminate depends on how central the sea view was to the agreement. The classification of terms is a critical tool for ensuring fairness in contracts. It prevents disproportionate remedies for minor breaches while enabling appropriate action for serious violations. However, the classification of a term is not always straightforward. It often depends on how the contract is worded and how courts interpret the agreement. To avoid disputes, it is important to draft contracts carefully, explicitly defining the key terms and the remedies available for breaches. If it's very important, call it a condition. If the term is very important to you, then you should ideally state that it is a condition of the contract that the other party should do A, B, C, D, E. Consulting a lawyer during the drafting process can help ensure that your contract is clear, enforceable, and protects your interests. Understanding these classifications equips you with the knowledge to protect your rights and make informed decisions in contractual relationships. It ensures that you navigate disputes effectively and achieve fair outcomes. Thanks for joining me in this discussion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.